objectives out I can get to just filter in the output back into the tower. Because that seems to be the most efficient way to do it. And if you want to build very, very big, we kind of have to do that. But yeah, unfortunately it doesn't seem viable at this point in time. So you'll go here. Hey Brian, thank you for the follow and welcome to the community. So let's take you right. Ooh, that's the thing. It's just can't reach that. Ooh, that's actually the worst place we could get it, unless we just take it out one further. Let's see. You'll have to have a line running here, and then we'll have another line running there. Let's get it on this line instead. Don't just have one open here in between that we can fill in the future. And you will go from here into that one. Oh, thank you, Brian. Yeah, I normally do a main bus builds. It's the same I do in Factorio, if you know about that game. It just keeps things more tidy. Yeah, what kind of setup do you normally do then? Unless it's just a spaghetti base. That is also a viable option. The one I am not very fond of. Okay, so we need you to go in here. There. That's correct, right? Seems right. And you can go to there and go down to there. That's the processing units. And the next thing we needed was just the iron. And iron is just above our copper, so we have to go back quite a ways to get it. And I'll probably just put down all of these on top before we do it. There we need one. There and there. One out of building range. Typical. Yeah, Brian, I'll get to that point as well. At the moment, we are, I'm guessing about to say half an hour away from unlocking interstellar logistics. But before that, we can't really. We just unlocked planetary. But yeah, I'll get about 50 towers on the planet as well. So this is just for early game. To keep it organized. Because this is not viable for endgame, as it's throughput wise it's not good enough, unfortunately. Let's see here, there and there. There and there. So that is all. Drones should be automated now. Let's just check. That is producing. That will go into a little chest here at the end. Yeah, I just don't like doing it spaghetti at the start. It might be faster to do it, but I feel like this is the most efficient way to do it. While also not having to worry about where you have to place things. This way you can just kind of relax. Let's do 4 of you. You'll probably make enough of what we need this way. That'll give us 1 per second. Yeah, that should be more than enough. There's no need to put any more. That'll just kinda fill up a base. Oh, waste power is what I'm trying to say. And let's limit you at 4 stacks. Oh, what is the stack? Do the stack to 50, I think. That's 200 then. In terms of, that's nothing, that's fine. I'll just give it like that. So that is the drones. This one we can't do just yet. We'll just need to set up a structured matrix, requiring us to make that. Oh, we need to get that one though. Ah yes, we need to set up plastic. The other two we already have on the main bus, so setting up plastic should be easy enough. Those two we already have as well. We just need to get a lot more graphite. So, chem facility. Did we leave some in our little area over here? I think we did. Chem plants. Fair enough, Muck. Thank you so much for tuning in. If it's not too long onto your home, I'll probably be here still. So thank you as well, and thank you for the gift subs. That was very, very nice of you. So let's see. 1, 2 inputs. Very easy. There. 1, 2. Then we'll just put in a few chem ones. You produce, if you do 3, you produce 1 per second. So that is pretty good. Chemlat will turn that way. I think that looks the best. And produce plastic for days. That will go into organic crystal afterwards. So very easy to set up. And get going. Hey, Tap Dancing Ninja. Thank you for the follow. Great name, by the way. Tap Dancing Ninja. That's pretty good. So then we'll have to output this way for all of you. That one. So I have to go grab some iron soon. Filling up nicely. It's 400. Good enough. So let's see here. Graphite and refined oil. Luckily we have a ton of refined oil in storage from earlier. About time we get that consumed. I think you are correct, Max. What is the crafting speed on him? It was 6-second craft, but the thing is, we only need about 200. Then we have interplanetary logistics stations, and then we'll really start to scale up with that. Let's see. Oh, for the plastic, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately I couldn't get Dgray on Twitch. It was taken by someone. I should probably do exclamation mark YouTube. I haven't set it up yet, so people will get the link for my channel. If Laura is here, no, Laura probably can't set it up. I'll set it up for next time. exactly. I do need the 200 yellow. Yellow. That's a pretty good thing to call it. Let's see here. We have graphite on the outside. We'll have you on the inside. Crafting speed makes it... It doesn't matter which one they're on. Oh, good. Ninja. So let's get it set up. Let's just get a graphite as well while we're at it, as I want to see where that is at. It's right here. Yes, perfect. So there goes the graphite. So if you go into the live videos, you can find what's it called, all the live streams we've done about this. And I also cut it into a YouTube series, just cut it into shorter segments. And gave him some titles so people know what's going on in each part. Let's see here. Light on the two. Yeah, light on the inside. You on the outside. Right at there, and you can go. Here will be fine. And the other one will just have to move over a bit, so about here. And about 1, 2, there and down. Good. Sounds good, man. If you're also interested in Factorio, that is my main game. I have played that for a few years now, and Dyson free program is right up that alley. So there we are. That is all plastic. So when it gives us 1 per second, having these 3 running. 1 per second will give us, look here, that'll be enough to run quite a few of these. I give enough to run 9. Yeah, that should be enough to run 9 of these, or 9 of the crystal ones. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3 inputs, plastic on the inside. Couldn't fear just put it on the outside, it doesn't matter. Since we can move 3 per second, or 3 per 6 seconds on the outside. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. That seems good. So let's get the power in. And let's just get the plastic right here. And do we just want it to go straight in here because that is easy to control? Let's see, you are made in chemical facility. Let's go and get ourselves some glass. Oh, that's not glass, that's high purity silicon. Oh, it's glass we have here. Let's steal a bit from you. Or let's just go all the way back and get it from down the line. Oh, hydrogen has backed up. Oh, I just saw how's... Oh, okay, I need to go change one thing over there. I was wondering how can that run when... Oh, that is not full. That's because this build in between is not upgraded to the same one. Yeah, look, no, nothing is going that way. That is exactly what I want. Perfect. Lab. You have to watch your base like a hawk, otherwise you'll all of a sudden have issues. really all the steel we're producing? Jesus, that's not a lot. One thing I do want to do though, and you upprice it that way. Then we'll take it to concrete afterwards. Might be better. Now we have the glass, now we have what we need for the chem labs. Well, there we are. Looking very, very good. So plastic in. You can just go on the outside. That'll be fine. We need to hook up one of you. There. You will of course be organic crystal instead. And you output on this side so we can get it to our setup. So refined oil and water. So you can go straight in. Yep. And then the water is just out here. On the bottom line. Let's get some belts. As soon as we get the science up and running, it'll be good because we have researched everything we can with blue and red jello. Or science, whatever you want to call them. Let's see. Let's just get you there. I think that'll be fine. Organic crystal up and running. Perfect. Let's just check that it works, then we'll go grab some more iron as well. In this, yes, good. Power is still good for a little while. And yeah, that's looking good. Very nice. So that's chem labs for days. That is organic crystal. That means we can turn that directly into titanium crystal with a bit of titanium. Luckily we have about an inventory's worth of titanium here. And then we have 6 full chests on another planet that we can go and get if needed. All ready to hook it up to Interplanetary Logistics Station in not too long. other part we needed was just a diamond, and that's just graphite, so can't get much more simple than that. Let's do 2 belts in, and then we'll just add the titanium to a chest that will throw it in here. And you are just made in a normal replicator. There. Titanium crystal. Out. Out. And good. Titanium on the inside, crystal on the outside. That is perfect. And crystal, crystal, crystal. Is the crystal needed for anything else than titanium crystal? Don't think so. But keeping with principle, always do it the same way every time in case future you needs it. I know people having the saying, that's not my problem, that's future me's problem. And I always find that quite hilarious when people say that. So let's see here. You'll go in. You'll go in. That seems pretty decent. And output on this side. Hey, Mac. Oh, you didn't have that far home. Would have been gone like 5 minutes. Or something like that. Let's do that. One thing I normally do is just build at least 4 or 5 at a time. Because then to double it you need to actually expand quite a bit. Building 1, it's quite easy to expand it up. So that seems pretty decent. Titanium, you'll just go in a little chest for now, right here, as that is what we have. So what if we sit you here? So let's see. There we are. And let's hook up you. Can just output here. That give us. If you want to get 6 per second, we'll need to hook up at least 4 of these. Oh well. To be honest, we can just get 1 that's a bit better. But let's just do 2. That gives us 1 full belt out. Anyway. That's fine. And that will give us about 1 per second, so we can get a bit more than 6 of these if we want to. But this is fine for now. So here's some titanium for you. That means you'll go. That means we have a titanium crystal. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. This is planet number 50. We just kinda did quite a lot the last 5 minutes. So let's see, that looks good. That works. So the next thing we need to make is pretty much just a diamond, and then these 2 we can shovel into our yellow jello, or structure matrix. Yellow jello, that's quite hilarious. So this one in. I just made a normal assembler. Not replicating even. Oh, smelting facility. Should we make this all the way back at the start? So we don't consume the graphite we have on it. Do we have any coal nearby? We have coal veins right here. Now we need to smelt into graphite first, so I'd rather just want it on the main boss if it's not all being consumed. As it stands right now. Graphite is backed up. Yeah, we'll just take it from the main boss. Ooh, that requires graphite as well. Might be an issue if we take it, but yeah, we don't need that much. We're gonna go into overdrive very, very soon anyway. So, there. You'll become... Oh, sorry, smelting facility. And you can do it at the speed of 1 every 2 seconds. You are 1 every 4. And 2 to 4 is good enough to make this one run at least. And inputs. There we are, and that lines up with that, but I just want to get it to 4 anyway, just because that way we can build up a bit, and we can expand this to 8 in case you want to increase the speed. So where is our graphite at? Oh, it's right here. Easy peasy. Right. There we are. So, time for structure matrix. That didn't take that long, if I must say so myself. That's 2 items we need. Very, very good. Let's lift this just a smidge longer, because then I'll just get this one below and into one over here, so I don't have to get on the main boss and all the way back. For our structure matrix. So, do we have any matrix labs? I think we have some, maybe over here. I actually don't know. Normally I put them at the north or south pole. Unfortunately we don't have a tidal lock planet. So I'll have to see what the best thing is to do. Remember in my last playthrough of this, I made a research base at the North Pole, where it had going around in a circle around it. It was pretty cool. You can find that on YouTube if you want to see it. But it looks pretty nice. In this one, I'm just doing it on the main boss instead. Did I remember to make room for it up here? Oh, there's one spot right here I can take, because I've completely forgotten to make room for the next science. Okay, I'll just say I planned that right here. That was deliberate. So luckily we only have 3 of these before we're going into it's planetary, just what's called not planetary, but interplanetary logistics. So it works. I completely forgotten about that. But that's because my plan from the start was, as soon as I hit the first 2 and got this, I would change. But then I saw how close this one was, and I was like, no reason to design it around these, since around planetary logistics, as interstellar logistics towers have a bigger blueprint. So I just kind of wanted to do it with that instead. So it works. We're good. I think 1, 2, and down with the matrix labs. There, or there. Where did I put the other ones? Can I see it from the sky? Pretty much in line with the other ones. Though it seems to be about here. Unless I move this one back by accident. No, it seems fine. Let's do it here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. You will make structure matrix. Grab. With a bit of an output on the backside. And this will go back. Yeah, I agree. I'll probably do the same when we set up our final lab, just because it looks cool that it can go in a circle. Well, we'll